TTK here with another Destiny video, and this is the daily heroic story for today, December 5th, and it is the Garden Spire. And I am running this with my Titan Sunbreaker. I believe I'm going to be bouncing between a level 305 and 306. But I also believe it's the first time I've run this since the Taken King came out, so first time I'm running this at level 240, but the routing and the tactics are essentially the same. Fight our way through a bunch of cobble, and then take out the big boss at the end. Okie doke.
Here we go. Let's fight our way into their
So the first thing we got to do is get to the base. And I'm sure we've all done this before. Okay. So we're just going to run through everything until we get to Firebase Rubicon, and then we start taking out the cable, the cobble.
I need to locate the Spire. Let's keep moving. I'll scan for a good vantage point.
Ugh, hard to drive when you have a hangover. Alright. My scout rifle here, which I got through dead orbit, has Firefly, which is really nice. Because if you get a bunch of bad guys together, take one out with a precision shot, his head explodes, and you might take another one out, or at least weaken shields. So it is a great benefit in running these. The only downside is that if you're doing a precision kills bounty, then you lose a chance to take out 2 or 3 precision kills in a row. But other than that, this is a great primary weapon to have for these types of things. Not so much in PvP, but my new sniper that I got in the raid last night. I can't even remember the name of it, but it is pretty cool. It's an arc sniper. Light level 310. One of the perks is that if you equip another weapon, then the magazine will automatically refill from your reserves. I'm not quite sure what your reserves are, which is the ammo you're carrying with the weapon or from synths. I really don't know. I haven't tried it out yet, but I will one of these days. And I guess the benefit, even if it's from your own ammo, the benefit is that if you flip weapons, then you don't have to worry about coming in the next time and having a full magazine or not having a full magazine. Alright, I'm going to use my little sunbreaker thingy here and take the bad guys out. This Centurion is always a pain in the butt, so I'm just going to take him out with my hammer. One of the side benefits is that my solar flame there takes out a few of the others that happen to be nearby. Okay. I believe I got all of those guys. And there's a good example of Firefly right there. I hit him in the head and the guy just exploded. Okay, here we go. Off to the next encounter. Now we are still in a public area, so if anybody else is running the story or doing bounties in this area or whatever, or even a strike,
That observation tower overhead.
it's very possible that we'll run into another player like right here. And this particular guy did me a big favor by taking out most, if not all, of the cobble that were in this around this tower. So all I got left here is this one lonely phalanx, and we'll just go ahead and take him out and watch him explode. And come on up here.
Let's try that terminal.
And try this terminal, which we have to do to proceed with the mission, by the way. This is a requirement.
Come on, where is it?
Might be a couple little signs down there behind me.
defense
That's what the motion detector was showing.
Well, if they didn't
Now
already
we're
know
off and
we're
running
coming,
again.
they do now.
There is no change in this story with the Taken King versus the original story. So again, it's just the light levels and such have changed, but the routing, the tactics, all that stuff's still the same. The mission requirements are still the same. All right, now we're on our own.
Feels like a trap.
All right, let's get the cobble coming out. We're going to have a couple of yellow bar centurions, I believe, along with the rest of the guys here. The first wave, we won't see the centurions. There's actually 3 waves. We're looking at the first wave now. The second wave will be with Centurion number 1, and the third wave will be with Centurion number 2. And they got those solar-powered grenade launcher thingies. Well, here he is. There's one of them. And they are solar shielded. But I got enough horsepower in my primary weapon here just to drop his shields if he didn't go into hiding. You always have to watch out to the right here as well, because bad guys will sneak in and try to flank you. There he goes. And I got a headshot because he exploded. Take out the first of this, I'm not the first, but the rest of this wave, and the next wave will show up with Centurion number 2. Oh, you can hear him. That growl. Notice I'm focusing on him first, at least to weaken his shields down, so that if he comes at me, at least he's firing. Oh, there's a grenade launcher. Alright. I'm not even sure I took him out. I think I did with that sniper. Yep. Now I'm just mopping up. Alright. Is there anybody left? There's that Halo reload again. Although I've changed my controller settings, so Halo and Destiny are
what happens
almost identical. Now it's just getting used to the revised settings. Alright, I'm doing a quick little ammo run here. Now let's go ahead and open the door. Behind there will be 3 phalanxes, one of which is a yellow bar. So I suppose we could advance past them real quick. I've never tried that as in a la speed run. Maybe one of these days I'll try that. But every time I've run this particular story, I've taken these guys out. Alright. Now, I really don't think it's necessary to take this guy out and proceed, but I want to watch his head explode, so there he goes. Get a little ammo. It should be okay because I used use only primary on those 3. And now we're off to the final area.
We're getting close. We have to cross that bridge.
As soon as we come up this ramp, that will trigger all the cobble coming after us.
There's the spire, straight ahead.
And again, this is just essentially fighting through the bad guys. We're going to have legionnaires, we're going to have phalanxes. I believe there's a colossus up there at the end. I think he's a colossus. He's just kind of standing there. But I'll take these guys out, this first surge of legionnaires and phalanxes, before I deal with the colossus. Colossus is Centurion. Whatever, he's a big bad guy. Alright, looks like I got them cleaned out pretty good, so I'll pull out our new sniper and take him out. I wonder if he was a solar overshielded. That's why this is an arc sniper. That may have been why I took 3 shots to him. Alright, now we got some scions to deal with. I like to call them piss ants. A little pain in the butt. Especially when you're running a strike and they have void overshielding. Void or arc, one or the other. Alright. But in this story they don't. Okay, and I thought there was one left. There it is. Alright. We got a couple phalanxes and a couple scions down here. Take them out. Okey-doke. That's taken care of. See if there's any ammo. Yep. And then as soon as we run up this little hill, that'll generate the spawn of the next bunch of guys. Take a few out from here. Not worried about the piss ants that are all the way over on the other side because they don't have long-range weapons. Oh, that guy's a pain in the butt. Get him to move when you fire at him. There he goes. Nice little headshot there. Alright, those guys are cleaned up. Let's go ahead and clean up the couple or so scions that are left. There's one. Ooh, and he dropped heavy. Thank you. I'm not sure if I need it. There's the other one.
There, a conduit to the spire. Get me close.
As soon as we put our friendly ghost in here, that'll initiate the last battle, or the last spawn with the big ugly palace something or other.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
And as soon as we initiate it, fire up the spire. I'm going to head over to here. I'm using my Year 2 Truth on this guy. Again, I wish I had a Year 2 Galahorn. I believe his overshields are solar as well. So it's going to take a full barrage to get him down with the rocket launcher. For some reason, I had some problems today with this guy. It's possible that I nailed one of one of the ads around him instead of him with one of my rockets. And I noticed that I fired 3 and I dropped down. Because number 1, ads were dropping in, and number 2, I didn't want to take fire from the boss. See if there's any ads I need to take out. Alright, it's 4 on him. That's the one I think missed him and took out an ad. I'm not really sure though. And I forgot to switch weapons there, which is kind of silly, and use my last rocket. But he's mostly down. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up and taking him out. Once we take him down, then the rest of them will. Oh, he's mad. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of heat here, so I'm going to go beat a hasty retreat. And I'm getting splash damage right here, even behind this container. So I'm going to run back here, and this is a good place to go. Run all the way back to this area here. Pull out the sniper and see if we can see him. In this case, I could. And that's it. He's done. And the rest of them will. The rest of them will despawn. The only thing left to do is to see if he had an exotic drop, because I had fired up a 3 of coins. And of course there's no exotic here, just a rare. So it seems to me that the 3 of coins is not working as well as it used to. We used to get a drop about every 4 or 5. Now it's getting up closer to 10. But that aside, we'll go ahead and grab the eye. That's what this thing is. Go ahead and grab the eye, and that should end the mission. Or the story. And there's the 15 legendary marks that one gets with the Daily Heroic Story. There are no other goodies, generally. Although I did get 5 motes, I'm not really sure why I got those. That's probably more in terms of the number of kills I got and such. I do hope this helps you in your quest for today's Daily Heroic Story, The Garden Spire. This is Old and Achy signing off. Take care, everybody.